Hi, it's Cindy Novotny with What Would Cindy Do? Today I'm going to talk about something that I don't talk about a lot because it's about self-care. And I've had a lot of people call and say, could you speak to our group about self-care? And I'll say, well, it's not really my forte, just to be clear. Because my idea of self-care prior to COVID was massages, facials, manicures, getting my hair done, going to a spa with my friends, sipping a little champagne, enjoying ourselves. I thought that was self-care, but that's not really self-care. That's just indulging in what we love to do. So I started to pay attention to what does that really look like? Over the past 6 months, there has been such an upheaval in our lives, all of our lives, whether you have kids, whether you don't have kids, whether you have elderly parents that you're taking care of, whether you don't, whether you have a job where you're working or whether you've been laid off or furloughed. Every single one of us, our lives have been thrown upside down. And so I started to ask many of my friends, and friends that I really do respect in the fact that, they know how to take care of themselves. They go to meditation, they go to yoga, they work out, they do all the things that I don't really do. And I found that I don't have to do what they do, but I got to do what I got to do. And because I'm not getting massages and facials, what do I need to do to take care of myself? So for me, one of the first things I had to do was I have to get more sleep. I've been up almost every day at 5 o'clock in the morning, beginning webinars that start at 6 o'clock. Sometimes they go till 7 or 8. I have found that I need to have a nice light dinner, a bigger lunch, and I've got to go to bed. And I've got to be in bed to get a good night's sleep. And for me, that's seriously about 8 hours. I have to think straight. I can't run on empty. And I've run on empty for so long, I thought that was kind of normal. That's self-care to me. I have also found that I'm traveling all the time now, and my iPad with my most favorite movies is really helping me get through some of these flights with a mask on. I thought for the first few flights, I was gonna die. I mean, I couldn't breathe. I was like, I can't believe I'm wearing this for a 5-hour flight, and the only time you can take it off is when you have a little bit of a nothing. I've learned that I can actually go deep into a movie, mask on, and I forget it's there. I know it sounds silly, but it's my self-care. I'm packing my lunch for the flights. It's my best thing. I'm never gonna stop. So on my flight back from the East Coast to California just last week, I packed a bag with fresh carrots and celery. I took peanut butter. I took some cheese dip. I mean, people were quite jealous of my little spread because I did lay it all out because I was over the snack box, if you know what I mean. And then I decided I'm never going back to the snack box. And I'm never going back to the weird ratatouille chicken thing they made me, even in first class. I'm packing a lunch and I'm enjoying what I'm packing. All of this is my self-care. I don't have to go and make sure I hit my yoga class every week. I don't have to go and run 5 miles because there's a lot of people on my team that do that, and it is what they need. And I love it's what they need. But I know what I need. And I think that is the number one most important thing of self-care. You've got to look in the mirror and appreciate you first and what you need versus what everybody else needs. My last, and I think my most important, is this 6 months has taught me to stop trying to control everybody's lives. I've done that my whole life. I try to tell you what to do in my family, work. No, do it this way. No, do it this way. Oh, this is how it should be. I've now learned that they do some things their way, totally opposite of the way I do it. And that's okay, because that's their way. And I made myself crazy for so long trying to change people that don't want to be changed. I don't have to do that. I have to help people improve their lives with what they like, not make it be about me. That has been my number one self-care, real learning. This is me, that's you, and together we're gonna make a fine team. But you do you, I'll do me, and I'll keep smiling, of course, until the spa's open. Then I'll really be okay. So what would Cindy do? Cindy would recognize that self-care belongs to each of us individually. So go out, make it a great day, and do whatever you gotta do.